Good evening, friends. I request President of VCAT, Sri C.A. Venkatesh Babu, please escort Sri C.A. I.S. Prasad to the dais, please. Friends, we have with us a chartered accountant, a doctor, a goodwill ambassador, a Melvin Jones Fellow, a Paul Harris Fellow, with Dr. C.A.I.S. Prasad. I would like to introduce him to this august gathering. He was born in the year 1957, native of Denkani, Guta. He had his initial schooling in government school. He did his Bachelor's of Science from Christ College in 1978, qualified advocate in 1983, and also he qualified as chartered accountant there in 1982. Practicing 3 decades in the name of I.S. Prasad and company. We have to note a point here. In the last 30 years of his time, he says that he spends almost 3 hours a day to serve the community. Friends, you know what service he does to the community. He had many feathers in the cap, latest being he was conferred honorary doctorate, Doctor of Letters, on 5th of March 21 to the Chancellor Governor of Karnataka for social service rendered to the society by Tumakuru University. Service to the society towards medical relief following many institutions. First one being Kidwai Cancer Drug Foundation. It was established in the year 1990. During the last 20-25 years, this Kidwai Medical Relief has, Kidwai Cancer Drug Foundation has, in the last 20 years, approximately 250 crores has been saved to the cancer patients through this Kidwai Cancer Drug Foundation. He has been Honorary Secretary of Lions Club of Bangalore West Lions Eye Hospital, which was established in 1984, has done more than 1.61 lakh free eye surgeries by the trust since inception, and the trust also has amassed 1,16,000 donors who have pledged their eyes. He was part of the world's largest blood donation camp at Bangalore. He was the coordinator for organizing the world's largest blood donation camp at Kantivar Stadium, along with several organizations like CPWD. The camp mobilized 7,000 bottles of blood in a single day. Received certification of appreciation from Lions International. Amongst many professional services rendered to government institutions, to name a few, he was the CA for Indira Gandhi Institute of Child Health for a period of 24 years, Jayadeva Institute of Cardiology for over 3 years, and District Primary Education Program for over 5 years, and Victoria Hospital SVBL Brishranti Dama for almost 5 years. Services rendered for promotion of educational activities through key positions held in the following institutions. He is the president. He is the president of the Karnataka Arya Vaishya Charitable Trust, which has the ultimate objective to ensure one graduate in every most deserving family by 2025, so that he or she shall take care of the family with decent living conditions in the years to come. This trust was able to distribute scholarship to more than 928 lakhs for nearly 11,766 deserving students the past 12 years from 2008 to 2021 in the state of Karnataka in 28 districts. This trust also provides free hostel accommodation to 72 girl students who hail from districts of Karnataka and more deserving. So far, 300 girl students from rural places have benefited from this hostel. During COVID pandemic, the trust has helped more than 250 families who have been affected badly by way of financial grants to the extent of 30 lakhs. It provided laptops to students for rural places who could benefit from online education and continue to have hopes in their lives. The trust also has supported many organizations like Sarthaka Foundation, education to primary school, visually impaired children through Avek Vishwa Seva Foundation, has encouraged many deserving families to be successful in UPSC exam through Santosh Academy for the last 2 years. He has been instrumental in all these things. He was the Secretary General for the years 2017 to 20 and Treasurer from 2020 onwards to Vasavi Vidyaniketan Trust, which has more than 3,000 students providing education at affordable tuition fees. He is also hereditary trustee of Vasavi Hostel, who have just 120 students being benefited from this hostel, and more than 4,000 graduates have come out of this hostel from the year 1965 onwards. He is also a member of the Subcommittee of Corporate Governance and Policy Implementation of Karnataka State Cricket Association 2014-15 and Finance Advisory Committee member from 2021. He is also a Melvin Jones Fellow and Right Member of Lions International and also Par Harris Fellow of Rotary International. Service to professional development and promotion of trade and industry to the following organizations. Presently, he is the president of this FKCCI. And also, he had been the president of Karnataka State Chartered Accountants Association in the year 2000 and 2001, conducted various workshops. He was the chairman of the Golden Jubilee Conference of KSC 2007. He was a member of the Board of Studies of ICA in New Delhi for 2 terms, 2002-3 and 13-14, which prescribes the syllabus for the students. As a member of the task force of KSCIA, mobilized funds for oxygen concentrators during the recent pandemic, given to the organizations at Bangalore and district level for the benefit of persons affected with COVID pandemic. Service to trade and industry through the Federation of Karnataka Chambers of Commerce Industry. Is the president for the year 21-22 of the Federation of Karnataka Chambers of Commerce Industry, founded by none other than Bharata Ratnas Sir M. Visvesvaraya in the year 1916. He has been a managing committee member of this particular organization since 2007 and held various positions in this FKCCI. He was chairman of Youth India Committee, chairman of International Trade of FKCCI, and also chairman of various committees which conducts workshops in Bangalore and also districts of Karnataka state to disseminate knowledge and awareness of state taxes, central taxes, excise, customs, service tax, and submitted pre- and post-budget memorandums to both the state and the central government for the last 10 years. He is also founder secretary of WICAT. Service to society through other organizations. He is a member of the Karnataka Arya Vaishya Mahasabha, Vice President of AOPA Bangalore, which has established a library and book bank for the professional courses and distributing free of cost to the students. He was the president of this organization, BCAT, in the year 2014 to 16, provided guidance to young generation chartered accountants and also platform for youngsters to become resource persons in GST. A number of workshops and awareness programs were conducted on GST for the benefit of members of trade industry. He is also goodwill ambassador of Awake Vishwa Seva Foundation, empowering the visually impaired children. Vice president of Building Committee of Jan Seva Trust, Magdi, which established residential school complex for the Vasavi Society. He is the Vice President and Trustee of Jeevan Sandhya Trust, a senior citizens' home, established in the year 1990, provides free accommodation and food for 100 senior citizens. This trust is proposing to have huge infrastructure to cater more than 600 senior citizens in the years to come. Service towards women empowerment. To promote music, organized Annamaya Swararaga Sudha program in October 2014 with the participation of 520 women and program witnessed by none other than Dana Sharada, S.B. Balasubramaniam. More than 3,500 members across the state participated in this event. Through Ubuntu Karnataka aiming at empowering 50,000 women and entrepreneurs in 5 years across Karnataka, he was a coordinator for the event held for Women Gen Next. Awards galore to a person of stature. There are few of them I'd like to read. Received Distinguished Leadership Award from Lions International President. Lions International President made for significant contribution to establish Abhaya Oswal Institute of Ophthalmology at JP Nagar. Vasavi Spurti Pradata for the contribution of the education activities through Vasavi International Club in the year 2015. Karnataka Rajyotsava Award from Newspaper Association of Karnataka in the year 2020 for the social services rendered. Honorary Doctorate, Doctor of Letters from Tumakuru University through the Chancellor Governor of Karnataka for distinguished social services to society in March 2021. He is a philanthropist. He wears many caps. Among that, philanthropy is one of his favorite caps. A significant amount of donation was made to several blind schools, orphanage, music academies, social causes, educational institutions, medical, spiritual, and government institutions to support activities to provide medical relief and uplift the poorest of the poor, contributing to PM Relief Fund, CM Relief Fund, and many organizations were involved in supporting common man by way of supply of food and meals to Bangalore. Part of Satya Sai Trust serving food to patients at Kidwai Cancer Hospital and other hospitals at Bangalore. He had the unique opportunity to meet Honorable Prime Minister of India along with Chairman of New Horizon Group, who donated a chunk of Rs 5 crores towards Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Family background: he is happily married to Srimati Radhika Prasad. Has two daughters, Priyanka Prasad, married to Adarsh Raja, and Deepika, youngest daughter. Both the daughters are graduate engineers from RV College of Engineering, and born in Taluk at the most respectable family. Background of S. Prasad being a struggle to pursue education to paucity of funds and stayed in free hostels in Bangalore, was recipient of scholarship from college and organizations. From science background became a chartered accountant and law graduate. Only aim is to pay back obligations to society, which made him to spend 2 to 3 hours daily to serve the society, who needs our support to make their dream a reality. This is Dr. C. S. Prasad for you friends.
Now I would like to call upon CA K.R. Pradeep sir, K. Raghu sir, and Venkata Chinapati sir, and Vishnu Bharat sir for felicitation. I also request all the Board of Trustee members to come on the stage. I also request Sri Ramlu sir to please come on the dais. He is our first president of PCAT.
అక్కడ రెండు దొరుకుతుంది. ఎనిమిది అక్కడ
and then inspire the newly qualified chartered accountants. Thank you.
We sincerely regret that we have reduced his biodata. we request him to forgive us. Good evening. At the outset, I would like to thank T.R. Venkatesh Babu, the president of VCAT, and all the team for having invited me and felicitate for assuming the highest position of Federation of Karnataka Chamber of Commerce. I think before me, the D. Muralidhar has become and K. Ravi has become. So I'm the third person from the Chartered Accountants community to become the president of FKCCI. But more than that, my junior guru is Ravindranath is there. and both Ravindranath, my boss son. And I've been moved when we started thinking that K. Raghu, the past president of, the only past president from our community, the president of Institute of Charities of India, I wish on this occasion and Kota Srinivas to also aim to become the president of Institute of Charities of India. My joy is more than felicitation me. I could see K. Raghu as the president of Institute of Charities of India and C.S. Srinivas. When I was the regional council member, I tried to push him to the chairman of branch, and again he has continued to work and he became a chairman of SIRC. Then again now he's become the central council member. Many chairmen have come from this VCAT. The youngest is Shravan Gadutur. I pulled him to the FKCC also. S.N. Ravindranath, then again Pampanna, then T.R. Venkatesh Babu, all became chairman of. So very idea of VCAT is to four-way of test. One is to see that we all collectively support. Our Venkatachalapati is here. All the seniors have been supported at that time, real Suresh Babu. How to make sure that from our community we can make representation. And my other wing is the social service, rightly supported by K.R. Pradeep here. When we thought that what can be more, we can do it for the students. The first year we mobilized 30 lakhs funds in just a matter of 20 minutes. It's 14th year running, almost 15th year. We never turned back. I'm very happy to say that in 20 minutes when we have meeting, the funds required will be mobilized to the donors of 300 donors have got network. 1 crore every year we collect and distribute. I think many of you donors. 11,766 students have been supported. Lions Hospital is one thing, again K.R. Pradeep is also trusting. We have seen that there is a three-way of, we collect from the paying surgeries of 2,000. Whatever the funds we surplus, we are also giving 6,000 free surgeries every year. My contribution right from 85, I am very happy that more than 1,50,000 surgeries, free surgeries, that's again possibility by way of 50 trustees including K.R. Pradeep. I would like to, all the young generation, I would not like to take much time, I'll take only 3 minutes. The young chartered accountants, what is that Honorable Prime Minister of India's vision of 5 trillion economy? When we are being 2.87 trillion economy, the opportunities are plenty. I think Muralidhar can also talk much about what the opportunities. The young generation is having the abundant opportunities. As the president of FKCCA, I can have directly interact with all the policy holders, policy makers, and what the young chartered accountants have been seeing, just don't confine to only to become a chartered accountants. I think you should all move on to become CEO or even the startup capital in Karnataka. We see the third highest in India, the world largest unicorns only from Karnataka. We have also brought the program of Manthan where more than 12 crore seed money is going to be startup capital. Unfortunately, we cannot make CS has been to present the business plans. My only submission or suggestion to all the young generation, when you have opportunity, when the digital economy, the COVID brought the way of living, way of learning and way of thinking, I think you should think beyond what you can. And VCAT has given a platform for all of us, many of us, to become close. And last year I've seen and surprised that many of the family members of chartered accountants have been performed the dance. With the thinking the same day today, they're also going to perform. I thought you've been engaged the cultural team, not our chartered accountants. But next time, the VCAT family should only perform dance. That way we can all come. They also give opportunity for the women wing. I think Prathama has been doing a lot of job. And this is a unique family where I can also make the difference that all of us have been individual families. Now we are not in giant family. Let the VCAT family becomes one umbrella. Let VCAT, all the members of VCAT will have the pleasure of meeting and working together, and also meeting and see that all this cultural activity will be further flourish in the new direction. Apart from, I think resource person is there. And I'm very happy Shekhar has been joined our Chamber of Commerce in the GST committee. Shravan Gadutur has been new entrant for FKCCA is supporting. And today morning, Vishnu Bharat surprisingly called me to Acharya Pathasala Trust and made me a trustee for Acharya Pathasala, and he is the vice president. And there are many opportunities. I am telling you that we have been involved in the Pranam and Chanakya universities. I think don't confine to only the profession. like how I've been able to meet the profession and also family time. And I think each one of you is capable, unleash your potential to contribute something to the society. And especially in the COVID, when we've been received a lot of support from requiring from medical assistants, Pradeep and everything, just in 2 minutes we used to approve. 30 lakhs been distributed within not less than two days. Chadakunds are capable of doing anything. I invited many to join the platforms. The VCAT is helping us in scholarship programs. I want all of you to see that all of you be penetrate in the institutions and take the platform to impart education and social. And once again, I thank Venkatesh Babu because you have given the time. My 40 years of journey, you want me to complete in 5 minutes, but I'll certainly see that the opportunity before me at every stage. I want to see that how our youngsters come into next. I'm having a plan of Young Entrepreneur Summit, inviting Prime Minister Narendra Modi in somewhere in June, July. I send a across invitation to all the youngsters. You please can join if everything goes well. With this, my appreciation and compliments to young team. Over the year and year, they've been bringing a lot of change. Let Kota Srinivas again become the president of institute. And I'm not happy that the Kaninga was done in the branch. I think no legacy. It is the responsibility of Kota Srinivas to motivate the youngsters to become again in the profession. Thank you.